When there is money involved, there are gonna be huge fights. Especially it's not a small amount. It's about $50,000. And the story is about a grandpa who left her granddaughter $50,000. That not her brother didn't really leave him that much. So the brother really want to get that money. So that is kind of the overview of the story. And I want to hear, is it fair that she get the $50,000 and the brother didn't really get that much, right? And I want you guys to provide like hear the whole story and you guys will understand it. And hopefully you guys can get this video like an early thumbs up. Greatly appreciate the story. And the title is I refuse to give my brother $50,000 that our grandfather left me for his will, right? So here's kind of some of the context. So I recently received $50,000 from my grandfather's estate. I was incredibly close to my grandfather. I visit him every week, especially as he got older and his health deteriorates. I was there through it all, taking him to the doctor appointments, helping him around the house, and sometimes just sitting with him while he watched his favorite shows. He was like a second father to me, and when he passed, it hit me hard. My younger brother, Matt, 27 years old, had a different relationship with Grandpa. It wasn't that he didn't love him, he did, but he was always busy. Matt lived a few hours away, has a demanding job, and is starting a family with his wife, who is currently pregnant. He visits on holidays and special occasions, but that's about it. I always figured that it was just how Matt was. I can also relate to this, right? Because my grandpa, right, had four children, three boys and one girl, and the girl is my mother, and she will put in so much effort to take care of my grandpa by going home, taking care of her, taking care of him, take him to the hospital and stuff, and talk to him every single day. After work, my mom would call my grandpa every single day. Not never miss day, and she is dedicated. Really, really love my grandpa very much. And the day that my grandpa passed away, um, he left her $10,000, and none of the three brothers got $10,000, and it was kept a secret because my mother really loved her and kind of and took care of him. And this is kind of the similar story, right? And so let's keep reading. When the will was read, my grandfather left Matt some sentimental things and old watch and a few other items. But the 50,000 came to me. I didn't expect it, but I think Grandpa knew how much I had sacrificed to be there for him in those last years. I loved him and never did any of it for the money. But when I got it, I feel like it was his way of saying thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad that um, he got the money. Matt didn't really get the money because he was busy raising families and stuff, and he's lived like an hour away, which is a bit of a like a little bit of a work to like get to the grandparents' house, right? And it kind of reminds me of my own situation right now. Like I live about 5 hours from my parents, and my brother, he live in my parents' house right now, have a job, but still take care of my parents. So something like this might happen too. So I'm a bit scared reading this story. So let's keep reading. A couple of weeks after the funeral, Matt called me saying he need to talk. He came over and after some small talk, he asked me for the money. 30,000 of the inheritance. He explained that he was drowning in debt. His wife pregnancy had brought extra expenses and he just needed some help to get back on track. He said he wouldn't ask if he weren't desperate. I had I feel bad for him. I really did, but I also feel conflicted. This money wasn't something I expect to fall into my lap, but I had already started making plans for it. I've been wanting to open a small woodworking business, something I'm passionate about and have been saving for over the years. This inheritance was the missing piece to make that dream happen, and I feel like what my grandfather knew that when he left it to me. I told Matt I couldn't give him the $30,000. I said that I'll be happy to help him out in smaller ways, like offering some of the things I've been saving myself, but I want to keep the majority of the money for the business I've been dreaming for years. I even offered to help him look for financial assistance or budgeting tips. Now that I think of it, it was petty, but honestly, didn't mean it that way. It is kind of petty, like try to offer budgeting tips or financial assistance, but and I bet the Mac got really mad after hearing that. Let's see how he reacts. He didn't take it well. Matt accused me of being selfish, of valuing my own long-existing hobby over helping my own brother and future niece or nephew. He said I don't understand the stress he was under, and to make matters worse, our parents have sided with him. Mom says family should come first, and that Grandpa would have wanted me to help him out. Now I feel like the bad guy. I didn't ask for this money, and I don't want to destroy my relationship with my brother. But this is the first time in my life that I feel like I could actually follow a dream of mine, and I don't want to give that up. Is he the asshole for this? So let's get a couple things straight. Right, first, he is the one that actually took care of the grandpa for 3 years. Right, he didn't just give it to the person, or he could have given it to Matt, like split it in half and half it both of them show up to help him every single day, but only one sold out, and he is the person that gained the money. And and technically, family comes first. I get all that, right? But his brother's financial situation where he made bad decisions, um, many bad decisions, is not the brother's responsibility, right? It's Matt's responsibility because he made all that decision. So he kind of live with that decision, right? And what I would have done is, I mean, like you're opening a business, you probably need like $30,000 or $40,000. I'll just give him like $5,000 to help him out. That's plenty of money for like groceries, half a year groceries. Excuse me, got a burp. Half a year groceries, right? And I think it's totally fair. Like in my own perspective, right now, like I'm not really helping my parents out a lot because they own they own a restaurant, right? They do own a restaurant, and it's always that my brother helping out because he lived the closest. So I am expecting that my brother will get like some inheritance, more inheritance than me because I live so far away. The reason I move away is because I really want to start my own family. So I moved 5 hours away to be with my current girlfriend, and it's really hard to like being away with my parents, and they love me a lot too. But I also want to live my own life, and I'm totally okay if my brother receive more inheritance. But keep in mind, like whenever my mom call me for help, I never say no. I always want to say yes, right? And it's pretty much the same thing. I know my cousin, right? And they live in Georgia, and they also own a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, and they make a lot of money, probably like $1 million in their savings account already. But my cousin's mom talked to my mom about it, and they have two daughters, right? Maybe $3. One daughter is in medical school, and they she basically doesn't even talk to them anymore. And the two daughters are smaller, right? And one's in college, just got a job. Second one is in high school, right? Both of them work really hard to help the mother because she don't really speak English and need a lot of help. And the mother secretly told my mom that whenever she passed away, she gonna leave majority of the money to the two daughters that helped her out the most, and the one that's like in medical school that don't really help her, she probably not gonna get anything. That's how things work. Like at the end, who you gonna stay with, right? At the end, who stay with you to help you feel like you're being appreciated, being loved, is the one that gets the money, right? And I feel like he has the right to get the money because the grandpa specifically said that he will get the money. That's how I feel. You can leave in the comment section below how you feel about this situation. Do you think that he's gonna give out some money to help the brother? Like not like 30,000. That's a lot too. Like 30,000, that is humongous amount of money. I would ask for just $5,000. That'd be enough, plenty for like situation that you need it, like to get out of the situation. But yeah, leave in the comment section below how you feel. And my name is Kelvin. If you like the video, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up to hear more of the videos and stories like this. And my name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next one.